Welcome, and today I'm going to talk about mining, what is mining, and what is the Byzantine general's problem and the relation between those two. Let's start with mining. Mining is a process that verifies transactions, adds them together in a block, and adds the block to the blockchain. With adding a block to the blockchain, there are also tokens created. In the case of Bitcoin, in every block, 6.125 Bitcoins are added. They are going to one of the miners, the miner who solved the cryptographic puzzle at first. Mining is a very costly process. Costs electricity, and you have to buy mining hardware, and it is of course time consuming. The process is how I am going to say this. It's a mechanism that both secures integrity and it incentivizes participation, and that is very important for a blockchain ecosystem, because there is no trust. You have to incentivize the participants of the ecosystem, and one way to do it is with the block reward, for example. Mining can be done by individuals. That was in Bitcoin's example. They were the first who were mining. Satoshi Nakamoto, he mined the first batch of Bitcoins. But now you cannot be profitable, almost not be profitable when you're an individual miner. So you have to be a big player. So you see a lot of companies who are mining now, because it costs a lot of money, lots of energy, and you need a lot of CPUs, of GPUs. CPUs are less efficient than GPUs. Every miner is a node, but not every node is a miner. So a node can mine, but a node can also only check the blockchain, for example. What is the purpose of mining? Like I said, it's to verify and add the transactions to the block and the block to the blockchain. But the main purpose is to prevent the double spending problem, because with physical cash, when I give it to a store owner, he can check if the paper is if the billet is good, or a store owner or a shop owner. That's the same, but he can check if the money is correct. When you have digital cash, the banks are verifying all transactions, but in the process with a blockchain, you need other participants to verify, and that are the miners in this case. I'm talking about miners, and that's for proof of work. Proof of work is mining, and proof of stake is minting. So in proof of work, you call the participants miners, and proof of stake, in Ethereum, for example, you call them minters. The process of mining, like I said, is to prevent the double spending problem. The process, first a miner collects all the transactions. In Bitcoin's case, it's all the transactions from the previous 10 minutes, because every block is around, every new block is created around 10 minutes. So first step, collect the transactions. Then a miner needs to solve the puzzle. I talked about that in my first video. video from 1.2.1 how this works. Point 3 is present the block to the blockchain, to the other miners and nodes, and they can check the block, and if it's correct, it's added to the blockchain. That was point 4, other nodes check. And point 5, when the block is added to the blockchain, the miner who solved the puzzle as first, he gets the block reward. And in Bitcoin case, it's 6.125. And back in the days, the block reward started with 50 Bitcoin. But every 4 years, there's a Bitcoin halving, and the block reward is cut in half, and now we are at 6.125, and the next one is occurring around 2024, in 2024, and in 2140 the last halving is going to take place. About solving the puzzle, all the data in one candidate block is hashed into a number. Like I said, I explained it in my first video, but I'm going to talk about it in short now. The data contains the hash of the previous block, the nonce, and the transactions. In Bitcoin, Bitcoin is working with the SHA-256 algorithm. The target number is a 256-bit number, and it is adjusted every 2016 blocks. That's approximately 2 weeks, and that's to ensure that the block time stays around 10 minutes. And why does the block time has to be around 10 minutes? That is to reach consensus